1500. All right, that is close for 1500.
Just another Monday. How often are you able to take your car onto the beach? I got my laptop, I'm live with VIP. 750, that's TP1.
I was in there, I'm in there.
For 4 trades I took today, the 3 on the other account and this one, they were all the same exact entry. Did funded accounts help me more than personal accounts? In the beginning, yes, because I didn't have to invest as much money. I would want to get a trade at that low because that's what I like to trade for. But I'm not always going to catch the higher low of the day. I can lie to anybody. I can lie to the YouTube videos. I can lie to my friends, lie to my family. I can't lie to myself. You're taking a break from trading until the New Year's, or you're going to keep trading?
Right now, we in the car. So overall, we're trading from a different location. I've traded from this location in a previous vlog, but I'm honestly sick because I just had to deal with a whole lot of stuff in the morning in terms of just trying to get basically situated outside of trading, outside of the work, outside of the stuff that makes me money. There's a whole lot of life shit just trying to get situated early. But I'm at the little beach right now. I got my laptop, I'm live with VIP. I'm watching this possible US 30 trade. The main thing that got me a little upset is that I missed my first trade on US 30. Anybody in VIP? The NAS 100 longs from the 1 hour gap at 9:30. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. I'm not in them, unfortunately, but we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna see what the day brings. It's still early. 9:38. We're gonna see what today brings. We're gonna have a great day, have a productive day. We're gonna see if we can make some money, see if we can catch some trades, give some value to the team, and enjoy the water. How often are you able to take your car onto the beach? Think about it. I'm driving my car on the beach, trading with 73 people live. What a life to live. But yeah, I'm gonna watch for this retracement to the 1 hour gap here. The longs that I missed were from this gap right here. My screen looks mad dusty, but it's because of the sun, I promise.
US 30 is hard trade bad. US 30 is trash right now.
I'm liking 30 if it can come to this gap, but it's been in the same spot for the past damn near 15 minutes, to be honest. At least, NAS, I would say NAS has just been up and down in the same spot. It looks like it's gonna keep pushing overall, but it's just slow. It's just slow so far. Main thing would be is if it's just fully flew and shot up, but I don't want to bet on the fact that it's gonna fly up. I like the shorts, 1 hour gap. I just gotta see how this next 10 close. That's all.
All right, hit that area.
Get these longs on. First trade of the day.
Unscrew it.
We up about 400.
Here.
We about to be at 5. I'm risking 750, so TP will be around 15. How you know it's me? 750. That's TP1. Moving stops.
I'm out, guys. Y'all have a good day.
Now you be safe, birdie. Hopefully you're in the trade break even.
Oh, I was in there. I'm in there.
Oh yeah, make sure you break even, cause I'm break even. TP1 hit. Let's break even on that, John. Recent at 10, but like, damn, you wanted to stop me out to do that? I'll watch it, but I gotta stop break even on that first trade. Like, it's retraced to the same area at 10, so it still could hold. Do I want to take another trade on it?
I might take another.
I like it just cause it's 10. I would just want my stop to be at the high. I'm gonna have my last trade here. I honestly don't have any other trade. Like, I'm still sticking with this main idea. The fact that it retraced at 10 is still the same shit in my opinion. Microphone died, and we about to hit stop loss. Oh shit, this is horrible. About to be going crazy right now. It's about to hit.
That TP1 would have been hit. That's crazy.
Yeah, closing it right there. It's a little bit deeper than 750, but it would have hit right there. So I just lost my 750. That's where it is. The same exact fucking. Bro, sells at the third time in the same area. I'm assuming that this false break is the false break that tried to create this high. If it was another thing where it's gonna come back down, it is what it is. I'm cool. I like my trade idea. The trade idea is valid. It has all the confirmations. The fact that it ran the high at 10 o'clock kind of helps the trade idea. And at least if it's a false break, we keep dropping. But if not, 2 L's and I'm done. That's my max I could lose for the day anyway.
But something, bro, I'm telling you.
Trying to. I'm about to try to get TP2. Come on. Not TP2, TP1 on this John. TP1, then TP2. But I need to break even on this trade first, though. Look, we about to be up a bando. Look, that's about to be a band. That's a band.
Going crazy.
That's a bando. Stops at break even.
You almost had 1 to 4, Brody.
Right. I didn't even take it. You see me, like, the risk reward is increased. I just don't take it. Take 1 or 2s down.
TP1.
A little bit ain't treating me like
30, you got it today. I'll take my small little I'll close this shit with $100 in profit. Fucking add that to the little loss I took. Alright, team, and after a whole lot of bullshit, it was a cool trading day. I can't lie. When it comes to NAS 100, NAS 100 went stupid. We had a great trade on NAS 100. When it comes to US 30 specifically, US 30 didn't really have the best trade in my opinion. It was very choppy. The trade idea was valid. It was very valid, but I ended up taking that same exact trade idea 3 times. 2 of them being a break even, 1 of them being a loss. We just come back again tomorrow. All we can do is follow the plan. If you made money or lost money, if you followed the plan, that's all that matters. If you followed the rules, that's all that matters. So you know what? I'm about to take my ass on a car ride home because I got to get back.
Alright, right now, got done the gym and everything as you guys can see, but we're in this short. So this isn't a trade on the account that I was trading earlier. I ended up buying a new funded account just because, as you guys know my rules, I'm not allowed to take more than 3 trades in a day on one of my accounts. And the trade idea, I lied to you on that. The 4 trades I took today, the 3 on the other account, and this one, they were all the same exact entry. They were all the same exact entry. At this point, I'm going to have to do a breakdown on this trade sometime in this video because I took 4 trades with the same entry. 4. 3 of them have been break even. 1 of them was a loss. This one looks like it's going to hit TP. 1500 is going to be the TP. I was risking 750. But we about to see. Let's see if this TP get hit. Like, this goes to show you guys, sometimes you can be right on the trade idea, right on the direction, and it still won't play out in your favor. Like, the trade idea was fine. It was a great trade idea. The only problem is I didn't have enough drawdown on the one trade to withstand that wick. And I also only allow myself 3 trades a day on one of account. If I took another trade on the account, I could have won a trade, but I'd rather have a disciplined day than an L day. The only reason you're going to succeed in trading is from following your rules. And I don't care if that means you lose money or make money from following your rules. Follow the rules. I could have taken a 4th trade on that account, but I would have been going against my rules. And even if I would have made money, I would have known I wasn't supposed to do that. You can lie to anybody. I can lie to the YouTube videos. I can lie to my friends, lie to my family. I can't lie to myself. That's something you can't do, especially in trading is you versus you. You can't lie to yourself. You know if you were supposed to do that or not. You know if that was a bad idea. This trade fit my time of day, fit my strategy, all of that. The only thing that it wasn't fit was I couldn't take it on that first account. So I got another one, and honestly looks like it's going to be a dub. So let's stay tuned. 1500. All right, I just closed for 1500 on that trade. As you guys could see, the trade finally hit the TP. I ain't gonna lie, that trade took forever. Like, if I were to go to the 1 minute in this area, it took us so long to break below. Like, bro, it took us like 15-20 minutes just to finally break that low. But listen, I'm not gonna complain. Target has been achieved. Let me send it to VIP because this has been the same trade that we've been scouting all fucking day in VIP. I already got the screenshot, so let me send it over here because literally that trade took too damn long. But that's trading for you. Not every trade is gonna happen in a matter of seconds. All right, there we go. But yeah, that's a screenshot so you can see the before. I don't think I was able to get the 1500 like in the trade on this because I was getting it from my phone camera. But yeah, you can see hit the TP and it's having a little reaction. Who knows? I'll leave this trade idea up like this to see how well that TP holds later on. But now it's time to go on with the rest of our day. About damn time. But price action is going to be price action regardless. Regardless if ICT taught you, I taught you, or fucking Bob the Builder taught you, it's going to be, the price action is going to be the same price action, bro. Risk a certain amount today. You can't lose more than you were willing to lose. If you go to the casino with $100, you can't lose more than $100 unless you start taking out more money. But that's when it leads to the discipline. You can only lose a certain amount of money every day. No matter how shitty the conditions are, how great the conditions are, you can only risk a certain amount every single day. You just gotta stick to it. It's not gonna feel good, but that's just trading for you. How long did it take you to control your emotions when trading? I don't have 100% control of my emotions when trading. I just know how to handle them better, and I'm more aware of why I feel certain ways so I can kind of avoid it. Like, I have systems in place to keep me from self-sabotaging myself based off of experience. This supply and demand, no work for you. You can make anything work, but in my opinion, what I trade now is what I like the most. How do you stay so focused? You just gotta have a daily plan. There's a daily checklist. There's as long as you get this done, this done, this done, this done, this done, you good. You just gotta get them done. It's just a matter of getting them knocked off the checklist. Even if it's not in the perfect order, even if it's not in the perfect time span, as long as you have everything checked off that's supposed to lead to a successful or a like focused day, then you're good. Then it just comes to discipline to actually do it. What is the best strategy according to you? There is no best strategy. The best strategy is going to be what you make work. Because what works for me, you may not be able to use it correctly. And that has nothing to do with the strategy. That's a you thing. How much would you risk on a 50K challenge? It depends. What's your full drawdown? Because a 50K isn't really 50K. What's your actual full max drawdown? Check my Insta every day of real about ICT. Now, yeah, he's definitely everywhere. He's everywhere. He's just deep in the trading industry. I need to get in my YouTube grind, bro. Just start. Best thing you do is start right now. I'm trying to learn daydreaming. Daydreaming, my boy follows you and put me on. I'm assuming you meant day trading. And I appreciate it, bro. Yeah, trading. He said daydreaming. I be daydreaming too. I daydream more than I dream at night, crazily enough. I appreciate it though. To stay locked in, hop on the free course, hop on the YouTube videos, and then when you're ready, we here in VIP. We trading every day. How do you scale up your trading? It really just comes down to making more money in trading and making more money outside of your life so that you can invest it into your trading, invest into buying more challenges, invest in putting more money into a live account. Did funded accounts help you more than personal accounts? In the beginning, yes, because I didn't have to invest as much money. I really didn't start investing crazy into a live account until maybe 2024. To be honest, I would do it before, but I wasn't having as much success because I was consistently putting a smaller amount compared to being on a funded account where I can actually get way more leverage for my $100 or $200. W. Andre taking out his time to help. Not always. That's why I'm here, Bernie. Are you taking a break from trading until the New Year's, or are you going to keep trading? I'm going to keep trading, but I'm mainly focused on just getting more challenges compared to trying to trade my live accounts and funded accounts. Because I don't want to risk money I don't need to lose because the conditions are ass. So I'm going to just take this time to try to get more capital to go into 2025, just more scaled up. Just trying to get more capital. That's why I've been on Clarity the last month. That's why I'm on my funded futures right now. I'm trying to get prepared for 2025. Just have accounts where I can just trade every day. Just trade every day. And like I said, I'm going to be using a new broker 2025. I just don't want to deposit anything now. There's no point. I'll just wait. My Bitcoin will probably go up by then. Deposit more. How you stop being greedy and take profit? Just have a TP. Just once your TP is set, just don't do anything. Just let it hit. Don't touch the trade. Just do nothing. The best thing you can do is do nothing. How you feel waking up to that view every day? It's a lot of times, bro, I don't even look at the view as soon as I wake up. To be honest, it's good to have now, but it's one of those things where you gotta live it to realize that's not everything. But I wouldn't have known that until I was here. But I appreciate it every day. I use the view mainly for you guys to see the view and get the motivation. Because right now I'm staring at a line on the wall. So yeah, why not trade your live account as much? Because it's just not worth the risk. The conditions aren't the best for me to be trading my live account heavy. It's just not the best conditions. And anybody that's trading December could tell you this shit is hot dog water. Hot dog water. Where do you live? I live in Tampa. Gold cooked up today, not gonna lie. Now, yeah, I haven't looked at gold in a while. But what's up, Kino? How do you think 2025 gonna be? There's no saying. All I can control is what's gonna happen today, because 2025 don't exist, and God forbid I could fucking die before 2025. So who knows? Just gotta take it day by day. Any prop firms you recommend? It depends on what you trade. If you trade futures, my funded my funded futures, and I would say Top Step for futures. If you want, in terms of Forex, I would say Clarity. Does your content to cash go over your growing Instagram? Yeah, I go over this content in general, just reels. I go over a little bit of editing. I go over a little bit of stuff. I want to add more stuff in there, but right now there's about 2.5 hours of content. I go over SEO, search engine optimization, thumbnails, stuff like that. All right, so as I told you guys, we was going to get a little breakdown on the computer, and I'm going to Orlando. And since we had a little successful trade today, we're going to treat ourselves to a nice eventful trip to Universal for a little bit, and we're gonna likely go Christmas shopping and all of that. So stay tuned to the later on in the video for that. But first things first, we got to talk about the winning trade of the day. And look at that TP. Look at that. Look at that TP. This is where I got out the trade right up here. This is like my 1-2 right here. But look at that. Some shit you just can't make it up. Just can't make it up. I got my mouse over here. We about to get straight on. Come on, mouse connect. There we go. We about to get straight on into the breakdown of this trade. So you've seen it here first. Now we're going to delete it all, and I'm going to explain to you exactly why I got into the trade. I'm going to keep it simple because simplicity is key in trading. So why was I bearish? I wonder why. I was bearish. So that's first things first. I looked left. I woke up this morning. I looked left, and I said, okay, this direction looks clearly bearish. So I'm likely to look for sells. That was the first thing I thought in my head. So why was I looking for sells? That is it right there. The first thing I always do when I mark up my charts, though, I always mark up the previous day's highs, previous day's lows. As you can see, I have the session dividers, so I have each day. So this is London session going into New York session, going into Eastern session, the close of the day at midnight. London session going to New York session, going to the Eastern session, and so on. So we had the Eastern session right over here. So from 18 o'clock all the way to midnight, we had the Eastern session range. Why is Asian session range important? In this case, it wasn't too important, but I always have the Asian session marked up in case there is something that plays a part in it. I just always mark it up nonetheless. I start with the previous highs and lows, mark up the Asian session. Then from there, I like to pull fibs from the previous day's highs and low in the direction that I'm looking for a trade in, just to give myself a good idea on where I'm going to want to sell high or buy low, because the whole fib as a whole, like the fib, if I pull it from that range and I just get the 50% of it, boom, the 50% of it was right here, right? But why is that important? Because as people, we know if we want to get a good price for something, we want to sell high, right? Like if we want to sell our car, we want to sell it for the highest price possible, which would mean up here. Out of this range, from this high to this low, selling high would be selling up here. Vice versa, if you want to be in a buying market, buying low would be buying anywhere below that 50%. But in this case, we weren't looking for sells. We were looking for sells, not buys, because of the overall bias based off of what I was looking at. And the one thing you always got to ask yourself when you come to the market to trade, ask yourself, are you closer to the previous day's high or previous day's low? When I came to the charts today at around 9 o'clock, we were right here. So were we closer to the low or the high? I think we were closer to the low, and by judging how the market has looked the past couple of days, I was looking for the shorts, and that's really what led me to want to watch for the shorts. Now, where did I get my short? What are my trade entries? How do I even define me getting into a trade? As you guys know, if you're not new, I'm either looking for a false break of an old high or low to then take price the other direction, or if I miss this initial short, or if it's a long, vice versa, the direction doesn't necessarily matter. And what matters is the price action and the market structure behind this. What I would look for in this case, I would like to get a trade at this high, vice versa. Like I said, if it was a low, I would want to get a trade at that low, because that's what I like to trade for. But I'm not always going to catch the higher low of the day. I'm not always going to have a false break move. But whenever price has these sharp moves in one direction, there tends to be gaps left behind. And that goes into my second way that I like to get into a trade. I'll wait for a retracement to a higher probability for value gap to then take the trade continuing. So I have 2 attempts to possibly get trades more than less of the time. So in this case, the first high got created when we ran the Asian session. And why the Asian session? Because this is the consolidation. Why is the consolidation important? Because if you understand this up here, liquidity, you would understand that above that Asian session high, there's liquidity to an extent. Is there a whole lot? In this case, it's not as much as, say, a previously high or low, but there's still liquidity that you need to take into account. So we ran that Asian session high at around 8 in the morning. I wasn't trading at that time. 9 o'clock came. 9 o'clock, what it happened? It traded into the 50% of that range. Now, I didn't get that entry. The best possible entry for the day would have been somewhere up here, around that 50% of the range at 9 o'clock or 9:30 with about a 50-point stop loss. 50 points would have been perfect, targeting that previous day's low. That could have gave you about a 1 to 2.9, so almost a 1 to 3. So I caught a 1 to 2. So my entry wasn't as good as it could have been, but you're never going to be perfect. I waited for price to close. It closed here at 9. Then we had a retracement into what? The gap that got left behind. So just like this, price made the high of the day up here at what time? At 9 a.m. But I didn't catch the move at that time. So what I did, I continued to wait. It created a low at some time, maybe around 9:45 in the morning. And then it gave a retracement at 10 a.m. So at 10 a.m., that's when I got the second entry right over here. And this is the trade that you guys saw that took forever to play out. So this this dotted line right here is the 1 hour for value gap, which is here in the case. In this, I'm trying to like put a 1 and 2 together so you kind of have like a good idea of both what I'm looking for, but the actual price action of it. Where was my entry? I had my entry at this 1 hour gap right here. And if you also look left, go to the daily time frame, get rid of everything. What do you see right here? You see a daily imbalance or daily for value gap, whichever one you want to call it. Let's pull that over, go down, and I'm going to make it a different color just so we can clearly see which one I drew. So I'm going to make it purple. So see this purple line? Right where this drawdown was, right where this wick is, that was also that daily for value gap. So in terms of this trade idea, there was a whole lot going on for why this trade idea made sense. So I got my entry there with about a 50-point stop loss. Now my stop loss wasn't the best in my opinion because I didn't have it wide enough to be above that high, but I didn't want to risk almost 80 points. I wanted to stick to my 50 points, and I was betting on the fact that price was going to continue bearish. And even though it consolidated for a long ass time, we eventually started getting the drop and then got the trade to hit at around 12 o'clock or so. So we were able to catch that 1 to 2 trade before 12 o'clock. Why was I targeting the previous day's low? Like I said earlier, were we closer to the previous day's low or the previous day's high? We're pretty close to the damn low. The last couple days have been, I think, pretty bearish, if you ask me. But I may be crazy, right? So now let me just write down all the reasons behind this trade. So the main reason behind this trade, for our reasoning, was we had a fib short, which was at the 50%. So I'll put the 50% of the fib short, along with, it was our time to trade, which was, I say this trade gave us multiple entries from 10 and 9 a.m. Like, it wasn't just at 9. Like, at 9 a.m. we did have an entry. But as you can see, at 10 o'clock, it did come all the way back up. But if you had an okay stop loss at 10 o'clock, you may have been able to hold that. But in my opinion, if you would have had something right around here, it would have been good. But it's hard to tell you exactly if you would have caught the trade or not based off the fact that it's already closed. Because like I said, you could have gotten after this wick was created. If you would have got in before the wick was created, you would have got stopped out. There was a lot going on. It was a very choppy day in my opinion. It wasn't the best trading day in my opinion, but it was still a trade. It was a trade that still played out, so we got to understand why it played out. Because if it played out one time, it could play out a second time. So a fib short at the 50% at 9 a.m/10 a.m. because it gave multiple entries throughout that 2-hour time frame. We also had the 1 hour and the daily. For value gap. So this was a whole lot of confirmations for why this trade could potentially play out. And you can see right now, price is still moving lower. I don't know how low it's going to go. In my opinion, it looks... we already ran this low, but if we just keep looking left and see what's the closest thing, and I just draw a line over from, I say, I like this 1 hour gap here. That looks like price could definitely target there. If we come on over, see where that is in price. It's not too far. It's maybe about, if I look at how many points it is away, about 100 points away. It's definitely obtainable. Maybe not today, but if we keep moving bearish and we close bearish, maybe this is somewhere I look to target tomorrow. But this was the breakdown of the trade. I hope you enjoyed it. So now let's get ready to Orlando. All right, right now we about to go to Chick-fil-A. About to get some Chick-fil-A before we gotta go get another rental. But this isn't gonna be like a fast rental. This is mainly a bigger rental. For one, it's a 4-door. 2, it wasn't that expensive. 3 is a car that we've wanted to get for a while. 4 has the room to put stuff in the back. So if we get stuff for Christmas shopping, we have a lot more room, which works out. But yeah, that's the plan as of right now. So Chick-fil-A, then by the time we get back to the crib, we're probably gonna go chill for like 10 minutes before we head over there, but it's not far. And then we got a long drive to get to Orlando. So yeah, then we're gonna go to Universal. There's gonna be a lot of different things in this vlog, to be honest, but listen, you're just gonna come with the ride, and just another Monday, just another Monday.
Universal to come to Island of Adventure before this shit closed. Dr. Seuss Land. Got the Grinch. That's Universal and everything, but this is the outside of the Range Rover to show you guys real quick. But we about to eat some food that we got at the World of Food Truck. Yeah, now it's time to grab front of the car, side of the car. Tenant boys.
Team, right now I'm coming to you from the apartment. It's early in the morning. I got home late as shit yesterday, so the vlog that you're all watching, more than likely the morning that I'm posting this is the morning you're all watching it. This is all from Monday's trading. Today is Tuesday morning, but I got back at like 1 a.m. and I'm not gonna edit and post a video at 2, 3 in the morning. It just wouldn't have been worth it. But guess what? Before today's video starts, before I get to the recording today's content, before today's trading, I woke up early, even though I'm tired as shit. I got the video edited, and now it's gonna be posted for you all. So with that being said, hope you enjoyed the video. Hopefully you found some value. And guess what? We're gonna get right back to it again today. New day, same shit. If you wanna learn the trading systems and concepts that I use on a daily basis, the same thing that I use to catch that $1,500 trade, check out the free trading course, the free trading webinars. And then when you're ready to join VIP, so you can get access to us on a daily basis, you know where we are. Everything's in the description. I'm gonna see you guys in tomorrow's daily video. Stay safe, stay productive, and I'm gonna see you soon.